Alright, hey guys, SHEDETECTOR here. So today I am at a swim beach that I've hunted at a couple of times. It has a little swimming area over here, and then over on this side is where normally a lot of people come to do their fishing. So this is this is the opening to a river that goes all the way into Tarpon Springs. So there's normally a lot of activity out here. Let's see, what time is it? It's just after 9. It is during the week, so there's not a lot of people out here, which is like the perfect time to come metal detecting. So I'm going to be detecting over in this area. I'm not going to be getting in the water too much, but I will maybe a little bit. And the reason is, I was thinking, okay, I've been using ringer and beaker like a couple of times. In case you're new to my channel, I name my metal detectors. Ringer is my Excalibur 2 and beaker is my Sea Hunter Mark II. So I've used them a couple of times and I'm like, you know, I have a lot of other detectors that I've not used in a long time. Why don't we pull some of those out? So today we are going to be hunting with my Fisher F19. So now this one I have used at a beach before. The entire detector is not waterproof. So the coil and the shaft is waterproof, but the main area, the box that kind of controls everything, is not waterproof. So I don't want to go too terribly far into the water in case a boat comes by and there's wake and it splashes, or in the event I'm clumsy and I drop it, I don't want it to get completely fried. So we will be going in the water, just not very far in the water. Now this machine does have an external speaker, but even though it's not super busy, there are a couple of people here and I don't want to be disturbing them. So I did go ahead and bring the headphones. Now this machine is older. Again, I've had it for a couple of years. They actually don't make the F19 anymore. So it does not have like Bluetooth speakers, so I do, or a Bluetooth headphone. So I do have the headphones here, and it comes with the little jack. Hopefully you can see that. And then I got this little connector that I just plug in here, and then it attaches on one of the sides. Oh, this side. It attaches over here into this jack. So I do have my headphones that I'll be using today. And I have my Sito scoop out here. I have my Raptor pull handle. I've got my digger bag, my gloves. I've got my Garrett carrot, my pinpointer here with me. I got my shoes. I think I have everything really to have a nice relaxing day of metal detecting. So I'm gonna get geared up and we can get to doing some metal detecting. All right guys, so I'm geared up and ready to go. So now we're gonna go ahead and turn on the machine, and it's going to do kind of its little startup sequence here. All right, so, and you see the battery. That is one thing I don't necessarily like, is that this has a brand new battery, but it started off at like that lowest little mark, and I was like, oh no. But then it goes all the way up. Okay, so now because this is not a completely waterproof machine, this is one of the machines that does require you to ground balance. So I'm going to start in the water. So I'm going to go ahead and do my ground balance in the water. So in order to do that, you want to switch it from disc to all metal. There we go. And this is currently showing the ground balance, so it's showing 1.7. That number will change based on where you're metal detecting and where you do your ground balance. So in order to do your ground balance, you hit the menu go button and then you pump your coil. So let's go ahead and do that. And you can see the number changing. Pretty much always going to be 0 in salt water. There you go. So 0, 0, and we're good. I was debating on whether or not I was going to adjust my gain, so I'll go ahead and adjust it. I think I might do, let's go with 55 for my gain. Again, I can adjust it if I need to. We'll see kind of what targets we end up getting. And I think that's all I'm going to mess with. I think I'll leave my disc at 30 for now. And again, I can adjust if I feel like I need to. So again, I am going to be starting in the water. but I'm gonna start over there. Found a little car. Look, guys, little teeny raccoon feety prints. I mean, obviously they live among us. Actually, there's a squirrel sitting on the fence right there, just chilling. But I came across these and they were just so perfectly shaped in the sand. There's another little bit of one right there. I was like, that's pretty cool. Yeah. All right, guys, so I'm done over there in the water and in the wet-ish sand, so I'm gonna start working the sand up here. And I already redid my ground balance up here. Now it's reading 60.6, and again, I'm in all metal. You just hold the menu go, pump the coil, and now we're at 63.8. All right. Still, all the settings are the same. Disc is at 30. My gain, I believe it was at 40. Yeah, all right, so we're gonna check the trees. All right, so we've got another target jumping around. It's not very solid, but so it's probably gonna be garbage, as usual. All right, so I got it. I don't generally like to dig the not solid targets if they're bouncing around. On the beach, it usually is foil or a bottle cap, but I've not really found a lot of targets today, so I figure I just might as well dig everything. Okay, so whatever it was fell out of the scoop. That means it's little. Whoops. All right, time for the big guns. Where is it? Where? Ah. So it is part of a pull tab. Ah, boo. Boo. I knew it when I dug it. I was like, probably shouldn't dig it, but I did. Ugh. All right, guys, so got another target bouncing around. Should I dig it? Probably not. Am I gonna dig it? Obviously. Let's see. Get out of there. Well, I don't, is that it? No. I don't immediately see metal, which, you know what that means? It probably fell out of the scoop, which means it's tiny garbage. Or it's still in the scoop? I don't see. Wait. That might be it. Nope, that's not it. Oh, wait. There it is. Tiny garbage. I swear the garbage is getting smaller each time. Harder to find. Alright, guys, so there's a target here that has a very high tone, but the numbers are all over the place. So my first thought was not a fish hook. Jeez, oh Pete's. I think there's something else right there too. So I'm over here where most people set up their chairs, and this is just hanging out in the sand, all nefarious like. Dang. Oh, I see it. Garbage. Yikes. Yeah. That'll ruin anybody's day. One, because you stepped on a freaking hook. Two, it was very rusty, which would require a tetanus shot. Not good. Alright guys, so I might have my first good target of the day. This is a solid 78. Solid 78. So it's going to be a coin. I got it. So I've been out here, I don't know, about an hour and a half. Yep, there it is. An hour and a half, and we found our first penny, 1985. Woo woo. And the clouds are rolling in. Hopefully you guys can see that. So, I mean, I'm hoping to continue hunting, but if it starts raining, well, I'm not wearing clothing that's conducive to getting wet. I mean, can all clothing get wet? Yes. But I'm not wearing like a swimsuit. So we'll see what the clouds bring. And again, this machine is not waterproof, so we don't want it to be getting wet. Alright guys, so we've got a solid 83, and this one I can see the outline sitting right on the sand. 10 cents. Nice. And made my way over to this big tree. So we're gonna search these trees because the other trees came up pretty empty. Let's see, I got another 44. This is probably foil or pull tab. Let's see. Oh yeah, I see it. I see it. Foil. So I'm just starting my circle around this tree, and I've got a solid 60 here. Ah, dang, it tricked me. It tricked me. It's because it's still intact, probably. Normally those things bounce all around. Nope. Dang. Alright guys, so I was swinging over and I was like, oh, what is that? I hear it. It's kind of jumping around a bit. And I see this thing and I'm like, oh, it's just an old cigarette. And I'm like, nope, that's the target. Found a vape. Apricot colors, evidently. Oh, THC. OMG. I'm sure someone is missing this, unless it's empty. I don't know. How can you tell? Can anybody tell if that's empty? I mean, it looks like there's stuff in there, but... All right. Yeah, that's what that was. I thought it was a cigarette butt at first, just because I saw the orange. See, like, there's one right there, a cigarette butt. Alright, so we got another 78. So I'm guessing probably another penny. Oh, there it is. I see it. I feel like it shouldn't take me as long to see these things as it does. But there's something. Thinking there's another one. should be like right in here. Oh, there it is. Yep, all right. Let's see. What else? Hope you guys can hear that. So I had called, oh, there we go, a dime. So because I name all of my metal detectors, this one is named Squeaker, and it's because of how squeaky it is. It makes like just a bunch of squeaky noises when it finds a good target. All right, yeah, I think that's a little coin spill right there. All right, so here's a recap of all of my finds today. So I found all of these individual pieces of aluminum wrappers, gum, and I don't know what that one is, but a bunch of little wrappers, a couple of bottle caps. This one was actually, I believe, 2 scoops down. Yeah, the F19 is pretty good at picking up the targets, even if they're a little deep. Here are my kind of like random bits. I got a little fishing weight here. This, I don't know what it is. It kind of looks like something that's been machine punched out. I think it's aluminum. No idea what that is. Perhaps an old fishing weight. I can't tell. I found this hook here. This was like right on the beach area where people like hang out and walk all the time. How nobody stepped on it is beyond me, honestly. I found this little bit. I think it's stainless steel, just because there's no corrosion or anything. And on it, it says 12915. I don't know what it is. It's interesting, but I found that. And here are my kind of good finds. So I found this vape next to a tree. It says, I guess, either colors 2 or 2 colors. It's apricot flavor, and it is a THC vape. I don't know if there's still stuff left in there or not. Yeah, I found that. Found 3 pennies, 2 dimes, and I found this little car. This was just sitting right on top of the sand. I didn't even have to like work for it. It was just sitting right there. So those are all of my finds for today's hunt with the Fisher F19. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. Hopefully you liked my short little hunt with the Fisher F19. I didn't find a whole lot today, just really a couple of coins, but you know, honestly, it'd be like that sometimes. Not every day of hunting you're gonna find like necklaces and rings and all sorts of coins. Sometimes you just find 5 coins and a little toy car and everything else is garbage. So again, hopefully you liked today's video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel yet, please make sure you do so by hitting the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys later.